Well, hello everybody. It's Jeremy Fenech here, and we are live at Warwick Hills Golf and Country Club in Grand Blanc. Why? Ally Challenge is going to be here in 2 weeks, all right? So we've got a couple of people we're going to talk to. I'm going to send it over to Johnny Burke. He's going to talk with the tournament director and, oh yeah, Jeff Cumberworth from Ally once again. So let's go ahead and turn it over to Johnny Burke and Matt, the tournament director.
All right, we're here with Matt. I want to get the proper pronunciation of your name first. It's Stepnes?
You got it.
I did it.
Right
Matt
on.
Stepnes.
Nice work.
I'm a
Yes.
professional.
Yes.
Matt is the tournament director, and boy, you're walking on fire this year, aren't you? This is a real baptism by fire this year. You come into the tournament, we've got the pandemic going on and everything. You guys didn't know whether you were going to have the tournament, then you knew you were having the tournament, then we thought we were going to be able to have gallery, and then we found out we're not going to have gallery. What's it been like? What has your year been like?
It's been a lot of ups and downs. Roller coaster would be a good explanation, but I think at the end of the day, we're just super excited to be playing golf and be the first PGA Tour Champions event back since early March.
Well, like a good golfer, you've adjusted to the situation. You're going to take that shot from behind the tree here this year, and it's going to get like Tiger did that time and put it right up on the green. You guys, I know, are going full steam ahead with the charity aspect of this tournament, in spite of the fact that things are altered for us this year. How's that going to work?
Great question. So United Way of Genesee County is our main beneficiary this year. So we're going to be working closely to raise as much charitable funding as possible for them. Our Birdies for Charity program presented by Ally is going to be in place this year. That's where any eligible 501c3 can become a part of that program. We're playing our Pro-Am, so from a revenue generation standpoint, we are hosting that, and we're a new piece. Living in the world we live in these days is going to be a online auction. So we're gonna launch our online auction this Monday, July 20th, and it's going to run through Sunday of tournament week, August 2nd, and we're going to have a ton of great items to bid on and raise funding.
So how does that work? What website do they go to get it on the auction?
AllyChallenge.com.
All right, and they get a bidder number. They got to register, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you'll be able to sign in there, and all the details for the online auction will be there, as well as Birdies for Charity as well.
What kind of stuff are we auctioning off?
We're still working on building that prize list out. I can tell you a partner of ours, TaylorMade, is going to have a custom club fitting at one of their facilities available. We're going to have some pretty cool signed memorabilia and some pretty unique options.
And I bet the custom club fitting includes a guarantee that you'll play par golf if you get those clubs fitted by Taylor, right?
I think that's included.
Good.
Depending on how much you bid and raise in the auction.
Oh, it depends on the amount of money I spend. Isn't that the story of life? All right, so you got a great champion last year, Jerry Kelly. He's coming back to defend this year. What does the field look like?
The field is it's shaping up to be our strongest field ever. And the players are extremely excited to be back and playing. They've been from what I understand, restless the last few months, and they couldn't be happier to be out here. We currently have 9 of the top 10 in the Charles Schwab Cup standings. We've got the past 14 winners of the Charles Schwab Cup all in the field. Mike Ware is going to be making his Champions Tour debut, so it's going to be a great field.
All right, so now you've got this good group of people coming out here. Any predictions on who you think are in their prime right now, who's really set to score big?
No predictions, I don't think, but there's a lot of guys who are been practicing hard, I think, in their downtime, and we'll see what happens.
It's obviously people are disappointed they're not going to be able to be here, but I'm sure you guys have a lot of contingency plans for how we can follow you on Thursday for the Pro-Am, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the match itself. What's the best way? I know it's going to be on the Golf Channel, but if we're not allowed to watch the Golf Channel at work, what's the best way to catch up on what's going on out here at Warwick during the tournament?
Yeah, PGAtour.com I think has a great scoring system, live scoring, where you can follow on that side of things. You mentioned the Golf Channel. I think those are going to be your two main outlets for sure.
Yeah, it has been such a strange and crazy year. I expect that 2020 here at the Ally Challenge is probably going to be strange in its own way. We'll look forward to some weird things happening because that's what 2020 is all about. As long as we keep the murder hornets away from Warwick Hills, I think we're going to be all right, though. Matt, welcome to the tour director job, and we're looking forward to a great year from you guys. And hopefully next year things will be a little bit better for spectators.
Great.
Thank you for your
Absolutely.
time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Wonderful. That's beautiful. Thanks, guys. So like I said, the Ally Challenge is quickly becoming a legendary tournament in its own right, kind of like the Buick Open, right? So to continue the conversation, Johnny's now going to talk with Jeff Cumberworth, all right? He works with the Ally Challenge as well. Very, very cool stuff. Listen up. Guys, take it away.
All right, we're with Jeff Cumberworth, and this has been a crazy year, Jeff. How crazy has it been for you guys trying to plan for this event?
You know, Johnny, I'll tell you, when this thing first hit, I think Ally Challenge was one of the first things that kind of popped in my mind. But when this hit in March, I kind of thought to myself, there's no way this can still be here when the tournament comes. Obviously it is, and so obviously it's caused a lot of things to change and tweak, and we've had to do a lot of different things this year and pivot on a lot of things. But, you know, it's been a great team effort with the H&S guys. Warwick's been great. The tour, we've worked closely with Governor Whitmer and her staff. You know, obviously our friends at McLaren from a health standpoint as well. So I think we feel comfortable with where we're at, but it's taken a lot of work to get here.
Yeah, so 2 spectacular years go by here with the Ally Challenge presented by McLaren here at Warwick Hills. And then the 3rd year, everybody was so looking forward to just breaking all kinds of records. But what I really like about the way you guys operated, these things were coming at us pretty fast, and everything was changing every day. And every time I checked with the Ally, people said, don't worry, we're going to have a tournament, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I know we've got shut out on the spectators kind of at the last minute here, but we are going to be covered on the Golf Channel, right? Yep. And where is another good place to pick up on what's going on the course?
You know, we're trying, you know, one of the things that we've said is, since we can't bring the fans to the tournament this year, how do we bring the tournament to the fans? And so, you know, Golf Channel is going to be a huge piece of that. And I think what we're trying to do is tie in the community aspect as much as we can and get them involved as much as we can. You know, charity is so important to us with everything we do with this. I mean, to your point, the first 2 years just killed it. I mean, we donated almost $2.4 million in the first 2 years, so it's been really important to us to try and keep that going. So we've really pivoted in what we're doing from an Ally standpoint this year to try and do some different things to keep that charity component top of mind for everybody. So we've got 2 main things coming this year. One, we're gonna, our logo A is called our Truth Mark. So we're gonna have that out on the golf course on the 17th hole during the Pro-Am, and everybody's gonna take a shot at it. For every shot that goes in, we're gonna donate $250 to United Way of Genesee County. We're gonna then move that Truth Mark over to the driving range for the pros Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the same thing. While they're practicing, every ball that goes in there, we're gonna donate another $250. So trying to do some stuff like that. And then the other big thing we're doing from a charity aspect is we're gonna partner with the tour and do a program called 10K for 10 feet. So on Saturday only, on the famous 17th hole, which unfortunately won't be as rowdy as it's been in the past, we're gonna make a donation of $10,000 for every shot within 10 feet on 17 on Saturday.
Outstanding. But nobody's going to be jumping in the water this year, though.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, no.
Well, that's an aspect we'll look forward to for next year.
Yes, yes.
When we get things back to normal. I'm with you. Nobody thought this was going to happen late into the season like this.
Right.
We've been hit with a couple of really wild things. Now, hopefully somebody, I think Jack Nicklaus, I'm told, is going to cure coronavirus for next year. We're going to have, Jack is on the case, and, you know, he can get anything done.
He can do a lot.
Yeah, the heck with the CDC. We got Jack Nicklaus on our side.
Yes.
He's second to God, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, anyway,
Yep.
All right. So Jeff, anything else we want to make sure people know about this year and what and how? Are there some outside? Is there anything outside Warwick Hills that's planned? That's an event that's going along with it?
So we're working on some stuff in the communities of Grand Blanc, Flint, Fenton areas type thing, as I said earlier, to kind of bring the tournament to the fans. So we're going to have some social media type stuff. We're going to try and put some things in those towns that the fans can kind of interact with, because we want to do our best to keep this tournament kind of top of mind for them, because fingers crossed, 2021 we'll hopefully have everybody back next year to kind of bring this thing back to normal. So there'll be a lot of that. And then, like I said, the social component is going to be key. We're working on a social component right now as we speak that we're hoping to kind of, again, bring the fans in and get some, hopefully do some cheering, if you will, with them even though they can't do it here, maybe they can do it from their couches and be a part of the event. So.
Absolutely. Keep us informed about that on 103.9 The Fox. We will make sure our listeners know about it. Everybody's hungry for this event. This has become a really nice event in a very short period of time for us, and everybody's been looking forward to it. Thank you for all the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you for hanging in there through this crazy year.
We'll get there.
And we'll be back in force with galleries and the Friday night entertainment and everything else next year. But this year, keep your eyes on the website. Is again where?
TheAllyChallenge.com is the tournament website, and look for some more social stuff to come, which we'll share with you guys once complete.
And on Golf Channel this year, you'll be watching Jerry Kelly defend his title at the Ally Challenge presented by McLaren at Warwick Hills Golf and Country Club. Thank you, Jeff.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, guys. All right, so like I said, we're going to be keeping you up to date on the air and, of course, on our Facebook page with updates with the Ally Challenge. So get ready. All the excitement starts with the Pro-Am July 29th and 30th, and the tournament itself starts on July 31st. So make sure you tune in, check it out, and Johnny Burke will have more with Amy on the Foxhole Morning Show, interviewing all these cool people that are involved, and it's all for local charity. So thank you for being part of it. This time we're going to kind of have to watch it from afar, but next year we're going to be right back here getting crazy with the Ally Challenge and 103.9 The Fox.